he was like, bro, it was like it was so intense. And I was thinking, oh my God, this will never end. And then like, I'm sure like 5 seconds passed, it felt like an hour. I was like, I can only imagine. I take little bits of it and I put it in soy and I stir it up.
Yeah,
and that's it. I've actually read where they say like guys who eat like, oh, that's really insulting. I was like, man, a lady from Japan told me to do that. So what the fuck are you talking about? But either way, that's delicious to me. That's how you eat sushi. We should go do sushi, guys.
Yes.
Right after this.
Yes.
I
fucking
can't
love
right
sushi.
after this.
What the Courtney?
I work at 8 in the morning and I have an hour drive.
Be cool, okay? Like, yeah, apparently your company's going underground anyway. $4 million each. Yeah, that's only going to be like never.
They're fine, whatever. I don't care.
They're fine. If every store had to pay $4 million, I'm going to go ahead and warn you, Courtney. It's not fine. That is like really bad.
We'll see.
Well,
had a problem.
I'm just saying, if you start putting appliances out.
Oh yeah, we're back.
I would. If I were you, I would get my resume ready. That's all I'm saying.
That's like
We'll see.
the place I work.
They made fun.
Get back in here.
Oh no, I was just gonna say.
Let's go! We're in the middle of a fight!
Yeah, come on.
Oh, did
Asses and seats and asses and all that stuff.
Did we figure out where it cut off so we know where to go back to?
No, I
Should we
didn't.
just go back to?
Hi, ladies and
We're
gentlemen.
going in.
Welcome back. Technical issues. So,
Like
if you could do us a favor,
Florida.
if you have any idea as to where we cut off, that would be great because we
Speak now
have
or forever
no
hold your peace.
clue. Otherwise, we're just going to go into it, and if you have no idea what's going on, hopefully it's
So
recorded
far.
and you can check up on Facebook
Giant
or
boulder.
YouTube.
Giant boulder.
We're fighting Gollum.
Dead horse. Very sad.
Courtney. I've been murdering people left and right, eating their.
Well, it's just like Independence Day.
They're
Not the
evil.
dog! Millions of people dying. Not the dog!
They're innocent creatures.
There is a website where you can look up movies, did the dog die or not?
Yeah. Oh my god.
That's the only thing I don't like about Cloud Atlas. Dog.
Alrighty.
Have we not been online all
Every
night?
movie
Or
with
I Am
dogs.
Legend and the
No, we
Dog
have been
Died.
online.
Oh my god, I cried.
What movie?
I Am Legend.
But I cried when
I have not
Will
seen
Smith
it.
died
Less than
too.
3 minutes
Because
ago.
And we
he's
had
hot.
people
Spoilers.
Spoilers of dog
chatting with
died.
us earlier.
Well, he turns into.
Okay, so we've only missed like 3 minutes. Is that what it is?
Or
Or
died, like
That's
the
what it
week
says?
after my dog died.
Okay, so
It was awful.
Do we want to
They
do a
sent me
very
home
brief
for
recap?
crying.
yes, we'll do a recap. Okay, silence at the tables. Asses, seats. James is speaking. Okay, so we're not entirely sure where the camera cut off. We're assuming it said 3 minutes, so we're guessing you missed. I think you heard the rumbling coming. So basically, a giant boulder appeared at the top of a nearby dune that was forward and to the right of the caravan that's meandering along a caravan path. The boulder crested the dune and rolled down into the caravan, destroying not the first wagon but the second. It then stood up as a giant Galeb de Hur. I'm assuming I'm pronouncing that correct. It's on, for those of you who own the book, page 139 of the Monster Manual. I think in my imagination I made him a little bit bigger than what the book says. I described him as 9 feet tall and very, hefty around. And then he has chucked 2 large boulders, after everybody rolled initiative, into wagons 3 and 4. Our illustrious party starts at wagon 5. They're guarding wagons 5, 6, and 7. With really in the middle, I would imagine, our half-orc, and since you two are such good friends, I imagine you're both on either side of wagon 5. Patience and...
He has to be at 6 so he can see me, just.
all right, so you two are at 6.
Fair-ish.
And
I imagine I'm.
He's at 6, and we're both at 7.
you're both at 7. Okay, so that makes
Keep
sense.
an eye on.
Right. That to keep an eye on. I got it. That makes sense. Okay, so
Which way he runs to make mischief this way?
the wagons in front of you are now destroyed, and train wrecked horse is also, so just really mashed horse. nice mixture of wood and splatter. The two people that were riding that just got pummeled. So there's 2 dead humans, 2 dead horses, and
Our
2
horse is
destroyed
okay.
I know. I'm terribly sorry about the horses. Just imagine them alive. This is all an imagination and make-believe land, so you can believe whatever you want. But for the rest of us,
As she looks at a dead horse.
he just chucked 2 stones right into there, and that makes it Tim.
Rainbow over the horse that says "Get well soon."
And Tim, it is now your go.
I become a unicorn.
And that is the recap, ladies and gentlemen, just in case you may have missed the past 3 minutes.
I see the boulder. I look at Cerrac. I look at the boulder, and I get in range to throw an acid vial.
Okay. So you need to be 20 feet away from it
The
when you
boulder
chuck
person?
any kind of acid flask, any kind of. So you chuck the acid flask. Yes.
Yep.
Okay. So that's a ranged attack is what you need to make.
Yep.
So it should be dexterity. I think it might just be dexterity because unless
Is
you're
it just a ranged
proficient.
attack?
Yeah. So.
Let's get ready to
Rumble.
I have a luck point. That's why I took luck.
I guess
Okay.
Because I
roll
rolled
it's a rock and
a
roll, so rumbling.
Yeah.
Let's get ready to rumble.
18, much better.
Oh yeah, you definitely get that and splash all up on the side of him. It is acid, so okay, go ahead and
Why? 3.
3.
Ouch.
Okay,
They really have them closer toward 10, but
so you did 3 points of damage to the GD, as I've been lovingly calling him.
Yes.
Daniel, you're up next.
It's just a rock. Like,
Damn, that's big. Does the acid look like it actually had an effect?
It's very hard to tell.
I don't know that we have been on all night.
We'll
I thought
figure it
we've been chatted with.
Wait, we'll figure it out after.
Either way, yes, we'll
I'm
move on.
coming up with the solutions.
Okay.
I'm going to take my sling and a dart and say, well, let's see exactly how tough the armor is.
Okay.
Less an attack and more of a, let's see if this works.
Okay.
21.
21 is a hit. Roll damage.
8.
What?
And this is piercing?
It is a
I'm
bludgeoning
thinking
weapon.
this.
Bludgeoning
Sling
weapon?
dart. Or sling bullet.
All right. None of it's magical, right?
maybe you're taking a while for it
Flashing
to pile.
damage.
Okay, and you did 8 points of damage?
I'm not sure
Why
what
is
to
it-
attack
I have a
with.
Why are all of our
resistance.
videos being
That's what I'm worried about.
One, two.
Because the only other thing I really have.
All right, let me actually-
We need to look at our stuff.
I'll look at it.
Okay. So you
Don't worry about it.
and you see like a psh, and a little some rock cracks form. And we're at the direct impact side of it, but you do see the bullet
Up to 3
from the sling
creatures
just
must make
bounce right off.
arrows.
But you do see that there is some damage to the creature with your elven
That's not
eyes.
This might take a while.
Yeah.
Up to
Quick, use a fireball.
Is that your turn?
You're with me, right? Yes.
All right, Taylor, you're up next.
Rage, first and foremost.
Ah!
Yeah.
You gotta, despite all your rage, you're still an orc in a desert.
Orc's gonna fuck shit up.
Despite all my rage, I'm still an orc that's gonna fuck you up! Ah!
Or should I just pull it out?
Yeah.
There you go.
Okay.
Alright, rage and grab my great axe off my back. And I'm gonna charge that motherfucker and just swing as hard as I can.
Into his
Ah! Eyes closed. That's how you know it's better.
Just like a kiss. A kiss of a great axe.
Re-roll that. You have to. She got a 1.
You don't have a luck point, unfortunately.
Oh my god.
Can I assist with my added rage about the dead horses?
Can
I assist for rage?
No, there's no assisting a crit 1. That's not gonna happen. Okay, roll it again. Let's see if anything,
Right into the dead horse, and it's like, meat!
You're distracted by the horse.
I think that's what
That
happened.
is too funny to let go by.
Let's do that.
Right from Courtney falls to her knees at the destroyed horse. Let's just say terribleness. God, why?
No.
Blood splatter. Oh my God!
She got a 5 this time.
Let's make that canon then.
Okay.
So Taylor goes into a rage, and all she can think about is, "Damn, I am really hungry," because that horse meat looks fucking good as hell. And you're like,
That's why I tell the
"Horsey!"
story that you
And
think
she
it's
just
gonna
comes over there and straight starts taking chunks out of it and like trying to eat it.
I'm still back by the wagon, but I am sad and
No,
staring at it.
I want you covered in gore, so it's totally happening.
It
So you
just
got-
flashes.
Yeah,
No, I'll
it
give it
splashes
to
from
you.
her axe hitting it, and it's like, you're like, no! I just want you to know your heart is tearing. You're like, yeah!
Go for the Game of Thrones thing, just go right for the heart.
Yes.
Ah.
All right, so
Now you're fit to have a child.
Taylor, I'm so sorry this keeps happening
No,
to you.
it's fine.
All right, so the guards react. They all pull out their repertoire of weapons, and a lot of them come running up, you know, and they're yelling, "Get the wagons out of here!" And they're trying to bring it down with their, you know, multitude of attacks and fun stuff. So, he's surrounded. You guys went ranged, so we'll put. 7, 8.
Really disappointed in that.
I don't think they have.
Horse meat.
I hear it tastes like cow.
It's actually extremely tender too.
Is it?
Most animals are rather delicious.
Yeah. I
Especially-
remember giraffe.
Let me borrow a
Great
D6.
stuffing,
Any herbivore is pretty good.
Do you have 2d6 that I can borrow?
so carnivores not so much.
All right.
Ones you can read.
Does he eat all this shit?
What are the carnivores that I eat? Bear.
Well,
Alligator.
Well, bears
I
really
mean,
greasy.
bear.
Bears
Yeah,
really
bear's greasy.
greasy
I
and
tried it once.
like it's like
it's great sausage.
stringy.
Is it?
No.
My grandpa makes moose meatloaf. It's really good. It's dry, so yeah.
But they eat a lot of nuts.
And then you have chocolate mousse for dessert.
Ah, that sounds yummy.
So you see the caravan, you know, guys. They're attacking it, and a lot of their weapons are just straight bouncing right off this guy. But you do see that they are chipping, like chips are coming off this guy from their attacks. So they are.
So he is not immune to slashing, says my brain, as I watch this.
Yes, he's not
I know this.
I mean,
Okay.
immune to slashing. Yes, he is resistant. At this point, you can clearly see he is very resistant to their attacks.
Okay.
As their weapons aren't penetrating, they're scraping stone off them. Is effectively what's happening.
a chisel.
They're gonna dull their weapons before they get anywhere near.
So Courtney,
Yes.
More money
it
for
is
us.
now your character's turn to go.
I cast Bane on
I might die
this
sooner than
stupid
that.
ugly golem, who now has to make a charisma saving throw. So suck it, ugly rock. Sorry.
Charisma saving throw.
He's actually high standing in this community, and he's the mayor.
I would say that
I don't care. I'm
Mayor,
angry.
it's Mayor Rockington. And
What's
you're
your
just
DC?
trespassing
I was gonna call him
What?
Dwayne.
What's your spell
during the
DC?
Find that, 'cause I keep
So
forgetting
it's
where
like
that is.
8 plus your proficiency modifier plus
I feel like
your
I'll give it to
spell
you.
caster ability, which is probably charisma.
So
So you're level 4.
14.
Because you have like +4 to your charisma.
Yeah, I have
Yeah,
+4,
cool.
+2 proficiency.
So he fails. So he is baned.
Yeah.
That's
Okay.
it.
That's minus
So
1 to like every.
whenever a target, so whenever he makes an attack roll or a saving throw before the spell ends, and it has 1 minute duration,
Okay.
he must roll a d4 and subtract the number rolled from the attack roll or saving throw every single time.
So he loses
Yeah.
a D4
From every-
from.
From attack.
Every roll,
And
saving
saves.
and attack.
Can I borrow a D4?
Also, do I have a
Should we
minor
try
action
and
left?
You know what? Hold on. This constitutes one of my dice.
Okay.
We want this one to be high.
Do I have a
this
minor
one?
action left?
You flip him the bird or something like that.
No, it's good.
Well, have they gotten
Once
wagons
again,
5, 6,
we need
and
a
7
fund for a
away?
dice tower.
The what?
Have they gotten wagons 5, 6, and 7 away?
They're moving out of the way, but they're still, getting the horses calm and all that other stuff. But not
Yeah,
not
but
like
you're
too far.
not
They're
doing
not-
anything. So
Okay.
Yeah, mostly it's the guards are,
True. Wait,
in
so
the
I
way.
was gonna
If
cut
I
the
was going
horse
to attack your
free,
character right now.
but if they're far away and moving away, then I will not.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna yell, "Move it!" at the people moving.
Patience charges right past me into the
Randall.
Into the horse.
So I want to try and
Bane.
think
I
about
like
stories
this
I've heard
spell.
that I probably didn't care about. To figure out if this thing has a brain. Oh, wait, did she just cast a spell?
I did cast a
And affected
spell.
him? Alright,
It
cool.
failed.
Mr. Johnson, Mr. Johnson, I don't want to alert you, but there is a massive dragon coming this way. I'm going to cast Phantasmal Force on him. He has to make a intelligence saving throw.
Who's Mr. That's the
Rock.
caravan. Oh,
Rock.
the Rock. Okay, I'm sorry.
The
I
way
was
the
like,
Rock
I was
goes.
like, what?
Really?
I was just not following. I see now. Excellent
It's beautiful.
fourth wall joke.
Cerrac's cooking up a storm.
I really want you to make a warrior because it will never happen.
Is
Not in this
intelligence
game.
just too high?
Not in.
No.
This
It's.
rolls fucking super
I
high.
rolled an 18 naturally, and he
Wait,
is
whoa, whoa,
cursed
whoa, whoa.
when it
Minus-
comes to me.
Minus 1d4, it's not going to matter, but minus 1d4.
-3.
Yeah.
So we'll make it from a 19 to a 16
Fails.
raw, and then
Hey, what?
He fails.
plus what's the save against wisdom, intelligence,
Yeah,
Intelligence.
doesn't matter.
intelligence. So it would be 16.
Cool! I love this game.
I know you do. That's why you should be a warrior. Be a paladin.
That's my turn.
All right. So
Do you have any charisma ones? Because that's what worked.
back up to
Doesn't matter,
GD.
Dan just rolled really high.
Oh, okay.
I rolled a 19 actually. GD is going to
Mr. Johnson. GD Johnson.
God damn.
GD Johnson is going to swing down into the crowd of guards
And
and
Obliterate.
definitely
Someone go squeeze.
This feels like
you have 15 guards there
Did
with
he take
you.
his minus d4 to that?
To the hit.
Yep.
Haha, maybe we'll save a guard.
yes.
He still hits.
No.
And he still splatters a guy. So you now have 14 guards.
Can we have his share?
No, that's not how this one works,
When
guys.
I get bored, just go find the
Don't get all pissy because your DC spell didn't work. Jesus.
I'm going to.
I can do whatever I want, James. If I want
to be pissy,
I'll be pissy.
Exactly.
All right, so GD has swung and killed a man. Tim.
crossbow bolt. And I run up and I take the turn to get up behind him.
Okay. So you were 20 feet away, so let's say you could get within range of him with melee if you want and make an attack.
Okay, 2 swords.
All right.
He's been
So
wounded.
it has a 16 intelligence?
No.
No, that's not how it works. I roll a d20
Okay.
and he's got a stat block and I just add his,
Okay. I was about to say,
It's
can
just
we
I-
reason
I-
with this thing?
No!
Probably not.
You're stepped on property.
That one hit miss, but 20 should hit.
Yes, 20 hits.
And he has been hurt, so 1d8
Step on
Yes, he has some chinks in him.
and 1d6. Don't suck. Yeah.
Looks pretty good for me.
Did you have the spicy soup?
15.
All right.
Giving him a butt crack.
And that is Tim. Daniel.
Let's see. How effective does Patience attack look?
It seems like, he's not getting, he's not burying his blade into this creature. He is just, he had one attack miss, but the other one just, I guess he got into a seam and clipped off a good rock size, but he's not penetrating it, he's just kind of taking chunks of it off.
I am going to take out a dart instead of a sling and see if piercing does any better and roll it at him
Okie dokie.
for 21.
21's a hit. Roll damage.
7.
All right, same thing as your bullet earlier. It, causes some cracks, pinks off, but it doesn't penetrate. It just bounces off.
I'm just going to surmise that it's resistant to everything and draw my spear and move after patience. So I won't be able to melee him, but I will be moving him.
Right, I got you. Okay. Taylor. You hopefully are satiated with your horse meat. So you pick up your axe, and are you wanting to go after the big guy, or do you want to continue to eat?
I'm gonna go after the big guy.
All right, go after big guy.
I don't know, maybe Sunday. Oh, well, I have to work this weekend, so not this weekend.
Plus what? 5 plus strength.
5 plus your strength modifier, which is now
4.
4, which brings it to 9, plus your proficiency, which makes it an 11. Which that's your total. So 11 is you run up to him and just probably have blood on your face from when you gleefully hammered into that, and so you were swiping the blood out of your eyes, and it kind of stung because it's a little salty, and then you brought your axe, and it's just like, and you just weren't able to, really bury your axe into him, and it just kind of, just bounced off him. So, you didn't hit him, but you just weren't able to put your power into it because you were just so distracted with the blood in your face. The guards then go. We've got 2 of y'all in melee, so there's they continue to rake their weapons across it. Clearly, the pointy ends are no longer pointy, and they're just kind of bludgeoning them now, which is much less effective for them. And so, Courtney,
Yes.
it is now your character's turn.
Okay. I don't know what to do because I don't know what it's weak against, so I'm just gonna whip out my whip and approach it and try to do an aim thing to try to, that thing where it wraps around like feet or hands, but I'm gonna aim for arms so it can't throw any more boulders.
Okie
Are
dokie.
its arms close enough where I can potentially do that?
You can definitely give this a whirl. Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna try.
Alrighty.
19!
Alright, so you definitely...
So I have dexterity, so 21?
Yes, you would add your... If you roll a 19 naturally, you will succeed at this task.
Yay!
So roll...
I miss critting. Roll next one.
well, you're not using this to like slash him. You're using this to wrap it around him.
Yes, I'm trying
So
to...
you've got your whip wrapped around his arm as he's like lifting up, and you're like ha-cha! And
Okay. I didn't get around both, like tied. Were they not close enough?
No, not for that.
Okay, so I got one arm.
Yeah, but you got one arm.
And I'm gonna yell, help me get him! Something, like,
Think they nerfed
get him
Okay.
down, or something.
Okay. So
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but
she's
they were attacking with
used
swords.
her whip
I want to, like...
and has like has wrapped it around the creature's arm. So Randall, is now your turn.
I cast Fairy Fire, has to make dexterity saving throw.
10.
It is, everybody has advantage to hit it. Everybody around him also needs to make a dexterity saving throw, including Tim.
All right, so Tim, you have to make a save.
17.
What is the DC to beat?
20.
Plus 2, so 19.
The fire comes at you and you spin out.
20.
What's the DC to beat?
13.
13. Okay, so one of the guards passes it.
I
Two of the
just
guards
see
pass
the fire
it.
coming in like right behind the
Wait,
goal line.
13.
Strict.
Okay, so the third guard barely passes it. Yeah, it's super fail. So one guard is
Apparently, I'm pretty well hidden
Lit.
behind the.
If they fail, you have advantage to hit them.
right. And then Okay, so 2 guards light up as well. The one that's directly in front of him and one that's to his side.
Meh.
But the more important thing is he's
That would be
been
Cerrac.
very fired.
Is
Okay.
Is he melting?
No, it lights him up, so it's easy. You get advantage to swinging on him.
So you get to roll twice to take your
Oh yeah, is it
Um,
nighttime?
No,
we
yes,
rolled
it's
a
like
six.
it's
Dusk.
like dusk is how I'd imagine.
It's already pretty hard to miss.
Yeah.
Suddenly, the stones that he threw earlier,
Become little.
Stand
baby
up.
ones. Great.
but they are much
I'm
smaller.
pregnant.
But they're still, scary. They look like miniature versions of him. So
Where
they
are
stand
Are
up.
they on like for him and after him?
They're. Are you asking initiative order, or are you
No, I
asking?
mean like physically.
Physically. Okay, so physically they're much smaller. They're probably standing about 4 feet tall.
And he threw them down the caravan.
Yeah, he threw them. He was where wagon 2 was. He chucked them at wagon 3 and chucked them at wagon 4. So most of the guards are over there fighting around wagon 2. But there are still some guards that are kind of around, and they're waving their weapons, trying to help out wherever they can jab in. These guys suddenly stand up, and some of the guards notice, and so they're, in slow motion, they stand up. The guards go, oh shit, and some of them look like they're gearing up to rush towards the GD minis, as I'm calling them. They stand up,
Maybe the small one.
and they move towards some of the unengaged guards, and
Underway.
Big GD splatters one of the lit up guards, now to 13 guards,
No smoking.
and Tim.
Can I climb up onto the top of its head? Because grappling doesn't seem like that's the maneuver. Because I'm not trying to pin it or anything. I'm just trying to-
Right.
What do you
Let's
think
go
they
with.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, it's gonna be a dexterity check, so let's go ahead and do a dexterity check.
Do you serve the god of war?
No. 13. Approaching from the rear. -4.
Well, I critted naturally, so.
Oh.
I decided that it would be an opposed dex check, as maybe, I don't know if he would feel it or not, but he would, be like, and you just shook you off.
How fast do you see it?
You can make like a move. I would say that would took your hands to try to climb them. So I'm gonna say that you cannot make an attack.
Okay.
But you don't have to worry about damage or anything. It was just a failed attempt to jump onto him, and the way he is,
So
you just.
can I make a second move to try again?
No, I don't think so. I think that
Session or two to get-
I would let you do like a roll away if you want to let a guard get in to make an attack. I could see something like that, but
Okay, roll away.
okay. So you roll away to allow a guard to take your place. Daniel.
Probably assassin.
So, did he make the attempt to climb it?
No, he jumped on there and he looked good for a moment, but then the guy did this really fast, shaking, and he just lost his grip and
It's hard to
fell
climb when
down.
you got swords in your
I
hands.
want try to clip off his fucking face.
I'm gonna take my spear and try to jam it. No,
Eyeball?
Jam it in its butt crack eye.
jam it to the back of his. I guess it has legs. Its knee,
Okay.
and we'll start there.
We need hammers.
So
Just like
16.
chisel and
Well,
hammer.
16 is a hit.
His pole is a bludgeoning.
For 6 damage.
All right.
6
What
bludgeoning.
effects does I'm using a spear though.
Oh, your spear? I thought it was pole on.
Piercing.
Or
Quarterstaff.
Same as what everything's happening. The effect is you're not penetrating it, but you are taking chunks of rock.
Okay.
You can see that you are visibly damaging it. It's just you're just not burying your blade into it. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna use a key point to make attacks of flurry, and let's see if they hit first. 16 and 19.
Both hits.
Alrighty. So these are bludgeoning attacks. This one is 8. This one is 5. So 13. 8 and 5. I don't know how.
Okay.
And I'm going to attempt to knock him prone by hitting the same spot I hit with my spear with my fists.
Okie dokie.
He has to beat a 13 DC. He's probably gonna make it, but it's a. I think this one's Dex.
Let's see.
Yeah, it's Dex.
Okay, so I rolled a
So I'm
16
making
naturally.
I'm making 2 attempts to do that.
2 attempts?
Yeah, because I can do it on either.
And
I can do it on
-4.
both.
Oh, okay.
-4. Yeah.
16 naturally, -3, puts it at 13, plus 2, 15 is his first. So he successfully passes the first attempt to trip him. 11 minus 4, so he fails the second attempt.
I punch his knee up from under.
So he topples over.
Hopefully you dodged.
That is-
Oh
God, don't follow me! Oh, I had advantage on all of those. Well, I hit it anyway, so. I don't think advantage applies the same. I like this Bane spell. We should do that more.
I have it too.
All right.
Except it'll-
Daniel, is that your turn?
Yes, it is.
All right. Taylor, your turn.
Uh,
He is down.
on
You
the
have
ground.
advantage. So,
Body slam.
uh,
Don't do that.
so here's what I'm gonna have. As long as he's prone, and especially the way the attack came, he's on his face. So we're gonna effectively say, for this moment, he is helpless until it's his action.
Can you just change your comment?
So
Or do you
what
like
that means
to-
is
But I'm
every hit you do will auto crit.
Okay.
So you'll get to do all that extra
Yes.
critty
If
damage and
you're
all that
still
fun stuff.
raging, go kill him.
Yeah,
Nice.
so this is definitely the time to lower.
They just
the
get a bonus
boom.
action.
I
Yeah.
have
Cleave
I
that.
mean, anybody can
attack
do it, but they get a special
crit.
bonus
Sorry.
action where they can do it.
It's all. Well, it's what's Savage
You
Attack
get
do
it
again?
on two.
It's a crit plus 1 damage die to add to
So
damage,
I'll
which
roll-
means I
Yeah.
would roll 2d12.
Yeah, that sounds cool.
So I
Totally legit.
Can
You gotta roll. You gotta hit him first. Still,
Oh.
you still gotta prove that you've
uh,
got the muscle in your arm.
18.
That's it.
Yeah,
Roll
Right.
3d12 damage.
3d12. Oh, give me.
I do an arcane trick.
I have another one somewhere.
Is it
there? It is.
yeah.
Yeah.
Same
Okay.
thing.
3d12. My
Still better
numbers.
than what I've got.
12
6,
plus
8,
8,
and
20
12.
plus
26
At
damage.
six
At
plus
26
least then I'd be-
damage.
Plus
He
two
did.
damage.
Top of it, not bad.
28, 29 plus
You don't want to play the book.
We already have 2.
29, I think. If I
Yeah,
don't-
it's your
if it-
strength modifier
Oh, strength
and the
modifier
weapon.
Plus 4, so it would be 20, 30.
You said 29
Oh
plus
no,
4,
29 plus 4.
33.
30.
Is he dead?
No. Connie, no.
I'm just helping.
I mean, that's a lot of damage.
It is.
Even if he only takes
If
half.
she could just cleave off his head.
So
and
you
now it's
actually,
like-
you're actually able to get your axe into him.
Is he squishy on the inside?
No, it's
Okay.
it's just that you hit him with that much
Solid
force
rock.
that you're a little worried you may not get your axe out of this motherfucker. That's how hard you buried it into him,
Nice.
and that's how much resistance there is. It's sword in the stone kind of moment. So,
So
but it does let you did definitely put a good hit into him. So. That is Taylor's turn. The guards jump on. We're just going to assume they hit.
He doesn't have a fairy fire.
He does have the fairy fire. So
Yeah, might as well. Did these dice only roll one number? They keep rolling 10 and 13.
Love the barbarian. Should have been that in my playthrough in the fantasy age.
What did you choose?
If we ever played
She's a
Pathfinder,
wizard.
a Blood Ranger.
Yeah. Though I did do
Oh.
pretty decently.
Yeah, you stab somebody with rocks. That's.
I did double in her chest.
That sounds like force.
You
Okay.
gave her some serious implants.
Courtney.
Yes.
what I meant.
It is your turn.
I'm going to. Well, my whip is still attached to it, so I guess I'm gonna, like leave that.
Can you crash with Desert him?
Yeah, I can. But he's on the ground now, so he's prone, and he doesn't have a discernible head. It's kind of hunchbacked into his body.
He's got that scoliosis.
Well,
He's got
Do
chest
you have an
face.
attack that you
I do. I think I'm gonna just whip
Has a
out
League
my
of
long
Legends
sword
character
and
that has
attack him.
Okie dokie.
He's prone, unless I can just
It's
like
true.
straddle him and pummel him with something else.
What about the...
Longsword sounds good.
Why are you straddling him?
Because he's on the ground and I want to keep him down, but I don't think my little half-elf body can keep him down.
No, I think he'll roll over and squish you.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm just gonna pummel him with my longsword because
Okay.
the only other thing I can do is cloud of daggers, which might attack the other people.
Sounds AOE.
And
Or
Everybody is
Thunderwave.
definitely trying to bring him down. They're like,
Thunderwave
ah!
would
And Cerrac is
also
like,
throw
"Cloud of
everyone away.
daggers?"
So all my useful
Did I
spells
hear-
would get rid of everyone else.
That'd be hilarious.
14 plus. What do I add?
You
to
should do it.
attack?
Doesn't matter. You hit.
Cool.
You got his at least +2, and you definitely have it.
Okay. Roll high. 4 plus I add something.
All right, Randall. It is your turn, sir.
Okay, so 5 damage.
Okay.
I think. Pretty sure.
Does he look pretty much helpless?
He fell forward, and you saw legitimately everybody just went, "Get him while he's down!" They all jumped in. You see him like just
I
kind
sleight
of.
of hand cast heat metal on one of the guard weapons.
You want to do it on
So you
her
just wanna, like,
axe?
break
Her
his
axe
weapon?
is
No,
inside
heat
of him.
metal so that he drops it.
Her axe? Oh, I thought you wanted
What,
to take the
a
blade.
guard?
Yeah.
Okay.
Why don't
Just
you
to fuck
blade
with
so
him?
it slices?
Okay.
Because it doesn't
Hot
matter.
damn! Ah! Okay.
Are you just messing with them?
I helped.
The
What about
mini
the baby?
GD
Yeah.
suddenly just become inert, and so effectively what happened is when you tripped him, everybody jumped on, and
fucking dead.
literally yes, they gang raped him. So he was
With 20
destroyed.
bits.
Is
Yes.
he dead? He's dead?
Yeah, he was.
We got the big
I
guy?
was doing enough damage that I was like, well, he's overwhelmed. He's done. So I was rolling hot with the D6s. So they killed his ass.
Yay.
So
To the babies!
he is
Yes.
defeated.
Inert.
It will take about an hour to get the caravan back. There's a solemn,
Yeah.
moment for the 2 dead guards that died. A lot of guys.
Well did.
Yeah, a lot of guys, shake y'all's hands, like, hey, I mean, you guys really, like, whew, that fucking dude was a beast, man. I mean, he straight was, like, murdering
What
motherfuckers.
happens to the second little guys?
They just stopped. As soon as the big guy was dead, they just
Fair enough.
became inert.
Can we figure
The
out
mothership is down.
Is there anything we can take from the golem?
armpit
Yes.
gold?
Onyx.
Where is he
When you
at?
go into it, you actually
Give me
find,
Note card.
Are we cracking him open? Is he a geode?
so you do find
I feel terrible for making that joke.
That
minerals.
joke rocks.
I don't know, who would,
Somebody's
who would have any kind of clue about metallurgy? Who would know
Just
about
keep rolling.
geology? Anybody think that their characters would know about, if you saw
Have I heard
ore,
a story?
would you?
Orcish blood.
I've seen rocks before.
Seen
I've
rocks
lived in
before?
this area a while.
I
I can make a
sort
wild
of-
stab in the dark.
At what it is?
I mean, I grew up in Callenport. Maybe I've heard of them.
Well, you know what? You see in it, there are mineral or stone or whatever you call it, some kind of ore that you can tell is clearly not normal ore. And so you gather some up, and
Raise history.
because you never know.
Or
And it seems interesting. And you're going to a place where they mine and smelt, or so there might be something special, about this stuff you don't know.
Right, let's do
Can
that.
we all just grab chunks of it? What color?
We're going to say purple,
Purple.
because who doesn't like purple?
Poor.
Yeah.
Cool, I tried.
Yeah.
From,
Plus.
We'll call it purple ore.
from what GD?
Or
So
Here's purple ore from GD.
we've got,
I'm gonna bring that to Tom now.
Whenever you can get the moment. You don't have to read
Where I
that.
get a chunk.
okay,
Everyone has a chunk.
Oh, we didn't die or get horribly maimed. That was cool.
Nope, that's for the NPCs.
Yep, we
And the
lost
horses.
some guards.
And the wagons.
And the the horses.
Are y'all gonna eat those
And-
guards?
I think we should burn them
You
in
have
honor
you
of
have a
the-
horse. You have a horse.
You have
That's
actually
already gonna bother
three
me.
horses.
Huh?
Sorry, that's
I
not
think she has a
enough.
few horses.
Yeah, I got the hearts and like the liver. There's some meaty liver.
Liver sounds
You
good
did.
because my character.
Fava
but,
beans.
In real life
Fairy
now.
fire does
Real
not
life.
kill.
No.
Actually, I like liver. It's really
Oh,
good.
you disgusting.
Liver and
Uh,
onions. That's
actually
Prometheus
Always
Day.
Apparently, it's the only spell that actually
Because
matters in
of
the game.
Prometheus,
And
whatever.
wall crawler.
I make
It's
the
not even a
best
spell, it's
liver.
just an ability.
I'm done.
I have never made it.
Please
It
stop
is
talking about
delicious.
liver. It's gritty and disgusting.
It
Moving
has
on.
iron, which women need more than men.
It pumps
It's
you
what
up.
plants crave. I got it. So,
Oh, sorry.
okay, so,
I eat my steak.
it's 8:53, and I think that, so you guys
So
are
we
going
rest?
to, yes, the rest of the, you know, you've lost 3 out of your 10 wagons.
And how many guards?
You lost 2 guards in that incident, and you also lost 2 people.
Two wagoneers.
Yeah,
Civilians.
2 wagoneers, 2 civilians. So
Should we just go?
You're,
further and then
the caravan leader
camp
is
with
just really pissed. He's like, "What are the fucking odds? Those things are rare as hell. I've only heard of them, never seen one. Damn it, damn it!" You know, and he's you know, I mean,
Especially when you lose
But-
half your wagons.
you know,
Or almost half.
yeah, he
Or
lost
that's
3 of his
above.
wagons, and I mean, he's definitely like,
Yeah.
well, fuck, you know. I mean, so, but I mean, at the
Sure,
same
the
time,
guard
like,
fucking sucks,
yeah.
but the fucking wagon.
hey, you know, he's just, you know.
This costs like 20.
You know, he was good. You know, man. He presided over. He's like, you know, everybody's worked with him before. This isn't the safest line of work, so people have died. He's a veteran caravan leader, so you know, he's not like completely like, oh fuck the guards. It was just like, that really sucks, you know. And so just to give you the mood for trippiness, he's not happy. And the guards, I mean, nobody's really doing the happy dance. Some people died. Randall,
Are
the
you
rare
openly
exception,
happy dancing?
you know, and so
Just let him be. His people are a stranger.
Why the fuck is he so happy? He gets,
but I think
he got
that
this
will,
incarnate-
you know, so you guys can, if you took any damage, heal yourselves. Your spells are refreshed. We arrive at the next tavern along the way. Effectively, this one will be a little bit less popular, just because you're not so close to the city anymore, and caravans are starting to branch out. So, you know, this one isn't quite as.
One dwarf friend there.
I will say he has a 2/3 chance of being there. So on a 1 or a 2, just like in Warhammer,
He
he's
dies.
not there, or he dies. Right now he's a Space Marine. He makes a save, your dwarven friend is there too. And that is how we will end things. For those of you watching, a couple of things before we go. Just remember that when we get to 100 likes, dislikes, follows, friends, hooply dooplies, and happily hippily hoppity hoopities, we will donate
A book.
either a player's handbook, a monster manual, or a DMG. We'll even let you make a decision, assuming you win, because
you
it
live in
will
the
be
States.
a.
And America.
Yes, you have to be in America. America! Because everybody else in the world doesn't matter.
And it's too expensive.
Just kidding.
I say we lost viewers for that, but we don't have any viewers. Especially you know,
Brazil.
tonight.
Also, stay tuned for another exciting episode next week, where we find out if our dwarven suitor woos his half-orcian female friend, 13-year-old, just on the
When's your
cusp
birthday? Ooh.
of, you know,
Doesn't matter.
adulthood, womanhood, so to speak. So,
I don't think they care in DC.
that is a match made in hell.
What, dwarf and half orc?
Yeah, I would imagine that is
Really old.
something you don't want to ever witness.
Very good.
That is a serious fetish right there.
It's on the internet.
It's on the internet, yes, I'm sure. I'm sure a Japanese person has made it. So, stay tuned next week to see what's going on, guys. Thank you for watching, and hopefully we'll see you again next week.
And we're still probably going to be filming for a while.
Beam us up! So what do you think about my
I'm
card?
pretty sure nobody
Yeah.
can attention.
I mean, I haven't used
You're
inspiration.
talking to Jim.
I've honestly never used
Jim?
anything other than spells, which an arcane
Was the
trickster would have
Ouija board?
anyway.